On this edition of Ed Talks, we've got the holidays right around the corner, but this year the presents don't stop at Christmas.
We have a new present for you for New Year's Eve, a new set of rules of golf that start January 1st. 34 years ago, in 1984, the rules were changed significantly to update them to the modern times. Unfortunately, I was actually part of the writing of those rules. In the new rules, this is all you need and every answer is here. And a lot of them are very similar to the way the average player plays golf.
The majority of these new rules are all about relaxed requirements and reduced penalties. There's quite a few of them that just make sense, especially around the greens.
Under the new rules, once you replace your ball on the putting green, so you mark it, lift it, and replace it, no matter what happens, whether you accidentally hit it, whether you kick it, whether your club falls and moves it, there is no penalty. Estimate the spot, put it down, no penalty, and play. I own that spot.
Another standout rule change is being able to leave the flagstick in the hole when you're on the green putting. You no longer get a penalty if you putt a ball in the hole with the pin in. Think about how cool that's going to be when you have a fast downhill putt.
Something as simple as you're watching the Masters next spring, and on the last day, somebody hits it to the back of the green and they're coming back on the 9th hole, down the hill, down the slope. They decide to leave the flagstick in the hole on a 15-foot putt. That's going to be legal. The other rule I really like, you can move loose objects anywhere in the golf course. So if you have a leaf in a bunker, pick it up. You have a branch in a water hazard, pick it up.
Speaking of water hazards, they actually won't exist anymore. It's going to help clarify in situations when you have to take a drop. Everything is simply called a penalty area.
There are no longer water hazards. Everything is a penalty area, whether it's desert or heavy brush or a water hazard. It's all called a penalty area now.
And you'll be able to practice swing in these areas now. You can take a practice swing in any area formerly known as a hazard. So really, you're able to take a practice swing anywhere on the course, but there is one exception.
What you can't do is take a practice swing in a bunker. We're still not going to let you do that.
Also, starting January 1st, you don't have to be extra careful not letting your club touch the sand before you actually hit your shot from a bunker.
Well, now, in any bunker, as long as they don't ground the club right in front of the ball, right behind the ball, there's no penalty. However, I cannot take a practice swing or purposely test the condition of the bunker. But if I lean on my club, it's no longer a penalty. Did the player gain anything by putting his wedge down in the sand next to his foot? No. So no penalty in the future.
Another cool rule change is the new way you go about dropping a ball. You simply drop it from knee height.
When you drop now, the ball's dropped from knee height, stays in that area, and you play it. The old rule was you dropped arm's length, shoulder height. There were so many restrictions on what would happen if the ball hit you, if it didn't hit you. They're all gone. It's very simple now. Eliminates over 200 different decisions that were in the book that not even the best of rules people could follow all the time.
Guys, it's finally time to maybe do a little reading up on the rules. Grab yourself a player's guide. They're free. You can get them through the AGA, and Ed and his staff have sent out thousands of them to courses around the state.
Now the rules seem to make sense to the average player. Can we really get the players to read a rule book?